What's up, YouTube? This is Intex Visions. It's been a while since I posted a video. I've been waiting to get some better gameplay. Haven't been playing a lot of Xbox lately. I've been having a life, um, and hanging out with some friends, chilling a lot, and just having a lot of fun. So I haven't had a chance to actually get on Xbox, get recording, and I have like 5 or 6 games sitting in my hard drive that are pretty good, like this score. So let me go through my class setup real quick. I got the M14 Red Dot with I think I have an M19 11 extended mags as my secondary. And then I have lightweight steady aim ninja with a motion sensor, frags and stuns. Pretty basic class setup. And actually, if you're wondering why I'm using steady aim, this was a sniper class, and I kind of failed when creating class. I forgot to switch, the steady aim to sleight of hand. So, yeah, but this game turned out pretty well, and I guess you could say I did pretty well in this game, and I'm pretty happy with the outcome of the score. And I'm gonna show, or not show, I'm gonna teach you guys verbally how to use the M14 in a defensive passion. This was pretty much a game where we pretty much held Bravo the entire game. Like we had them spawn trapped like so badly, and eventually I just pushed up, and some of my teammates pushed up and switched their spawns, which is okay, but we still won by a lot, and I love this gun. I do go on these rants, like where I like let's say one week I like the 74U, which I always do, but in other weeks I like the Commando, and sometimes I like the FAMAS, and sometimes I like the AUG, sometimes I like the whatever. And a lot of people do this. They just like, they're having a good day with that gun, and then the next day they're like, oh, this gun is a piece of shit. Oh, what the fuck is this piece of? But basically, let's let's get down to business. A good way to use this, the M14, seeing that it is a semi-auto, and this is another good tip for the FL, which I'm going to try and get some gameplay out for. I would suggest low sensitivity. I'm using, I think, 3 or 4 this game. I use high sensitivity usually for closer range maps, but if I'm using a gun like this where I can't miss shots, there's only 20 bullets in here. It doesn't have a fast fire rate, so I need to hit almost every bullet. So that's very important to have a low sensitivity. But if you're comfortable in high sensitivity and you can hit shots pretty easily, and you're comfortable, you have FPS freaks or whatever, then by all means use your high sensitivity. But what works best for me, and as far as I'm concerned, a lot of people, is low sensitivity. And if you're doing bad with high sensitivity, I suggest you switch to low and just experiment with that. So that's my 2 cents on that subject for that part. And another way is to run the UAV and basically just whore the UAV out. You see a guy coming around the corner, aim down your sight and wait for him. Like you'll see a lot right here. I just wait for people in certain spots, and that's the fastest way, or not the fastest way, that's the best way to get a kill, because it's kind of hard to get hip fire kills with a semi-automatic. Maybe not for me, because I've steady aim on this game, so it's not as difficult for me. But for people who run sleight of hand or hardened or whatever other perk, it would be a lot more difficult to get those hip fire kills. And I do suggest just knifing, or use this gun for longer range, and then maybe use your pistol. Like I suggest probably maybe a CZ75, because it's automatic for cleaning up people. I don't know my exact personal preference for that. Another thing I can suggest for any kind of M14 FAL class, or any kind of defensive class, would be Ghost, a motion sensor. I know I'm using lightweight. This was actually my first or second game actually trying with the FAL. Excuse me. I had it on my classes, but I didn't actually use it. I pulled it out. Excuse me again. Sorry. For a couple of things, or not a couple of things. Like we were locked in a spawn trap, and I had it out, and I started dying, so I switched to an auto or whatever. But yeah, what I do suggest is some kind of motion sensor, Ghost, because when you do play with the FAL or the M14, you want to play kind of defensively. It's not a gun you really should rush with. I mean, I'll probably eventually be a hypocrite to myself and get a rushing video out with it sooner or later, because I like to rush and I like this gun, so the two together might do well. This is a nice example of just waiting and just picking off people. I have 2 Blackbirds in my pocket, and a couple UAVs, just waiting for people. And it's a good gun to use. It's obviously not an every map gun. Like if you're running around Nuketown on this, you probably wouldn't do as well as a map like this, where it's got its nice long hallway type type of structures, like how I kept looking down the left of B, by the the summit part, if you will. Like look at that shot right there. That just shows a perfect example. I could just quickly pick off him. It's like a 2-3 hit kill to the upper body, and I mostly aim to the upper body, so it works out pretty nicely for me. Look at this. This is my trigger finger. I don't have a modded controller or anything, but that was a pretty example of how it works close range. Although it was a very close call, it could have turned out bad. I don't think I actually had 2 blackbirds in my pocket yet, but yeah, I think this life I get my other blackbird, my second one, and that'll be my second or third excuse me, of the game. And there was a lot of blackbirds this game. My team definitely contributed to my score a hell of a lot. There's my second blackbird. And what was I running for kill streaks? Napalm, UAV, blackbird, I believe. If you haven't caught that already, I mean, I got them twice already. But this was a pretty decent team. I was playing with Blitz Shuby. Shout out to Shuby. I love you, man. I mean, he's pretty bad, but he gives me call outs and gives me plays the objective, and does his work pretty fine. So I have nothing against him. Just some of these teammates who just rush up into their spawn. Like you can't go as far as far as I am pretty much now, but you can see that guy on the mini map. 2 of my teammates went pretty far, and then eventually they just spawn flipped. So like, see, he's just rushing all the way in there. I mean, I could have just sat here pretty much the entire game and just pick off people looking down that left and looking down the right of their little spawn building. But I know the spawns on this map, and this is probably the second map I'm gonna do for my spawn try video, and I might do some work with Photoshop and some work with that, and try and get like I don't know, like a better example of what I should do for that, that kind of gameplay or tutorials. But I have a lot more tutorials to come, guys. So please like this video. It's a really nice M14 gameplay. Final score is 46-6. But if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. You're not disappointed. A lot of people like my channel because I get decent scores. I'm working on commentating, and I'm trying to get as best as commentating as I can. And it's something I'm trying to do. I'm spending my almost entire day trying to get gameplay, working on commentaries and all that. I put 110% effort into these videos. This is actually my 9th take, and I'm not taking another one because I gotta go to bed soon. So, this is pretty much as I can give to you guys. Really good gameplay. Just please like the video. And if you don't like it, please thumb down and leave a comment why. But anyways, this has been Antics Visions. Thanks for watching. Final score 46-6. 3 captures, 0 defends. Enough said.